for this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. So I let them hang when I pull this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. So I let them hang when I pull this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday, happy Thursday, happy Hotep Thursday. Welcome to the Hotep's Been Told You After Party with me, Cannon Hotep, and my man Jay Pollen. What's going on, Jay? There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Oh, you said it's an echo?
What's good?
There we go.
Is it still echoing or is it done?
We should be good now. One in the chat if the echo gone. One in the chat if the echo's gone. Let me know. Should be good to go. Anyway. Yeah, so bruh, it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week, bro. Holy smokes. We had bro? We had
doubles on everything, like I said, for 2023. Doubled up.
Bruh, it's been crazy, man. It's been super
double
crazy.
Double the balloons, double the trains.
Like, man. So we had Ohio, right? We had the Ohio, the Norfolk Southern. I'm not even gonna say the Ohio disaster, the Norfolk Southern disaster, right? That was crazy because that happened like 12 days ago, 13 days ago, but nobody really found out about it until the weekend, and that's because they did what they called a quote unquote controlled release, a controlled release. I'm like, yeah, you release something, all right. You release hell on everybody in that little town, which you did. All right, you released the souls from the bodies of wildlife, is what you did. You know what I mean? You see the thing with the lady? She said like she had her chickens one day, she was good, and the day that they burnt up they set the fire, the chickens all died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then that's way high. There we go. Then what happened? This one guy said his he was raising foxes, and the foxes got super sick.
I didn't see that. He has some foxes.
Yeah, he raising foxes, and the foxes are like they're dying.
What you need foxes for?
I don't know, man. He's probably probably of the Caucasian persuasion. I don't know, because every time my son watches that stuff on YouTube, it's some lady that has these foxes and she raises foxes. It's like called Finnegan Fox or something crazy. And she just looked like a crazy cat lady, but she just got foxes, white lady. And she got like 5 or 6 foxes all through her. Like they be in the house with her and shit. I'm like, they're wild animals. They're foxes. What happens if this fox decides to turn on you and eat your asshole or something? Like it's just crazy to me. Regardless, he had foxes. The foxes are dying. They were showing schools of fish all jacked up, bro. Like they were dead. Like frogs dead. You know what I mean? And then like you could see this sheen, like this crazy sheen all over the place, right? That's the sad part.
And the rainbows.
Right.
Rainbow pond water
and that's the sad part, man. That's the sad part. Is that sheen, right? You could see the poison floating on the water. You know what I mean? So imagine like you got some deer, right? They go over there to get a sip of water. You know, somebody's dog goes to get a sip of water, and then like they just fucking keel over, and it's over for them. You know what I mean? Manuel said, "Cannon back to the asses." Come on, bro. Don't do me like that. Oh boy, hold on, let me fix this thing. Why don't I want to move? There we go. So it's just sad, right? So Dr. Tanah was right? He was right. So why would you try to control burn that much chemical, right? Like I said in my streams earlier this week. By the way, I hope you guys are liking the work grift. You know what I mean? Try to give you guys a nice view on my lunch break while I'm talking. But each one of those tankers could hold up to, I think they said like between 25 and 33,000 pounds. I mean, 1,000 gallons of, liquid. So this substance, that's what they had. 5 of those tankers ruptured. So it was, I don't know what, like almost 200,000 gallons of that shit leaked into the ground. It ain't got into the water. And you thought the best option was to set it on fire in a controlled burn, which honestly I never heard of somebody control burning chemicals, right? I heard that you control burning some, some foliage and stuff like that, right? But control burning chemicals, and then you get this huge like mushroom cloud, like you set off a Moab in the middle of Palestine, Ohio, and now you got what y'all said was hydrochloric acid in the sky now. You got hydrochloric acid in the sky. All right, so I know a couple of people on Twitter hit me up. Let me see if I can't find it. Is this it right here? Let me see, where is it at? Because one dude said it was raining where he was at, and he was getting black rain.
He's getting black rain.
Black rain. Matter of fact, here, let's check this out right here. Look at this video. See this.
Wow.
Look at all that.
Look at it.
It's all in
Look
the
at that,
bottom
yo.
of the creek bed.
Look at that shit. So she threw a log in there,
Yeah, I saw that.
Now look at
and
it.
then the shit came to the top. So that means it's not floating like oil would float, right? It's not floating like oil would float. She's saying it's settling at the bottom of the creek, and so that means this shit is mixed into the water, bro. That's mixed into the water, cause it didn't surface until she threw that in there.
But they burned all the chemicals off of there, right?
That's what I heard, yeah.
That's drinking
Maybe
water.
off the top.
That's going to somebody's like treatment plant. Can the treatment plants like
Wow.
filter that out?
Look
That's
at all
my
that.
question.
Look at it.
It's all in the bottom of the
That's
creek
my
bed.
question. You know what I mean?
How would you filter that out?
How do you filter that out? So now you got hydrochloric acid in the sky. Got a big ass black fucking ominous dark tower cloud. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And now you're going to get acid rain. And some people said they got some weird rain coming down now.
Already?
And all this is from a bad axle on the train. Bad axle. Here we go right here. Check this out. This from Jeremy. Shout out to Jeremy because he listened. He be watching the Hoteps. He says, getting our first local rain 47 miles east of East Palestine, Ohio, since the controlled release. There's absolutely still stuff in the atmosphere. It hasn't even rained hard yet, and I have these black raindrops all over my vehicle. Look at this shit. He's got these little black particles inside of the rain. On the side of his
Oh man, that look nasty.
that's coming out of the sky.
Yeah.
And he 47 miles, almost 50 miles away from where this went down at. And he 25 miles away from Pittsburgh. It's going to have far-reaching implications, especially the water source, right? Now, the black cloud, I'm sure, is going to dissipate, right? It's going to rain a few times. It's just going to fall down, right? Now, I don't know what that's going to do. You know what I mean? I don't know what that's going to do, Jay.
Yeah, right.
But the water, you know, I know Dr. Tanan said to boil it, and that's like your base defense for not, getting sick from it, and then filtering it through like some charcoal or a good filter, maybe zero water. I think the zero water filters have charcoal in them, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Right. Yeah, I
But
got the zero water.
I'll be afraid to boil it. I'd be afraid to boil it.
Releasing something.
I'd be scared of releasing the gas, whatever gas is left in the water. I feel like I'm in the steam. You know what I mean? On top of it, I'd be scared the water gonna catch fire or something. You know, that's the sad part. That's the scary part. All right, that's the scary part. And the fact that they did this because and it's just speculation, but it's just like the BP oil spill, right?
Mm.
Remember that? What was that movie called with Mark Wahlberg, yo?
Right. Yeah, where they were drilling and everything, and
Yeah,
everything started exploding on them.
right.
True story. I forget the name of it. Maybe the chat will remember.
Yeah. Let's see if I can look it up real quick. That was a good movie.
Is it Matt Damon? Emmanuel. Was it Emmanuel or Sauce? No, what Sauce was saying. Did you see that chemical plant that went up in flames in Catoosa, Oklahoma?
Deepwater
Yeah, I saw that. They supposed-
Horizon. That's what it was
It's
called.
called what?
Deepwater Horizon.
That chemical fire that happened in Catoosa, Oklahoma.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a chemical fire storage tanker that went up. And another, it said, in the latest in a series of incidents going on across the USA, Oklahoma tank fire sparked yet another chemical incident. But after the people were evacuated, the all clear was called when they got the fire brought under control.
See, this is the thing, right? We don't know how far this is going to reach, right? Because you got Ramborg 2 says, y'all think Detroit is safe? I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not sure.
Oh, the Detroit train that derailed earlier today?
Yes, but so why did that derail? I think that derailed because it was an accident. Was it a car accident or something like that?
I'm not sure.
A truck, like I think the truck hit the. I don't know. It's so much shit happening. So you had something happen in like Houston, right? Houston might have been the one where the train got hit by the truck.
Oh,
or the train hit the truck, or whatever you want to call it, right? But then earlier, you had in Arizona, you had the tractor trailer flip over with the nitric acid in it, and that shit was spewing all over the place. They had a shelter in place order for that. Then you had another train, I think it was in South Carolina, that derailed. That was the Norfolk Southern train.
right.
Then you got the fire at the fertilizer and pottery plant in Florida. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on, guys. Like, we in some strange times right now. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah.
There's some strange stuff happening.
The Florida Kissimmee Nursery Plant Warehouse
Yeah,
where the pots and stuff was at.
Yeah, exactly. The Kissimmee nursery, plant nursery where all the plastic pots and the fertilizer went up in flames. 80 firefighters had to show up to that, and I don't know if they got that under control yet, because they said like 5 acres was burning. 5 acres was burning, bro.
Wow. 8,000, yeah. 8,000, over 8,000 square meters, it says, right?
Yeah.
Good.
This is crazy. I don't know what to think. Like, before I was trying to be like, you know what? This shit could just be an accident. They had the railroad strike, right?
Yeah.
People wasn't working. Joe Biden made it illegal to strike. Maybe they's like, F it. We just gonna half-ass our jobs. Right?
Oh, incompetence? I hadn't thought about that.
You know, we just gonna half-ass our jobs, you know, and we're just gonna sign off and say that these trains is in good operating condition. Thing about it is, I wouldn't do that.
You're right.
Because my name's on that sheet. My name's on that sheet. You know what I mean? I said that train was good to go. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, case in point, what's the movie with Denzel Washington and Chris Pine?
Oh, yeah. Unstoppable, I thought.
Unstoppable,
right?
yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah. With Chris Pine and Denzel Washington. The two incompetent train technicians or whatever. They forgot to check something. I think the brakes or something like that. And they couldn't stop the train.
Yeah. It is.
Like, that's what I started to think, right? And that could very well be it, right? That could very well be it. Who knows? But see, the thing is the response to it. See, because like at first I'm thinking like, yo, are they trying to poison the water? But then I was like, if they wanted to do that, why wouldn't they crash the train or derail the train in a more detrimental area? You know what I mean? A well-populated area with a with a massive water source. You know what I mean?
Right.
If that was going to be something nefarious like that. I'm thinking that it was possibly a legit, like, the axle went bad. We seen the train, we seen it sparking, right? We seen the axle sparking, right? We seen the axle sparking. I guess Jay jumped off for a minute, or I don't know what happened.
What happened?
I don't know. Your picture went away. Let's see. All right, you might be back. Hold on. Here we go. So, you seen the axle sparking, right?
Yeah.
And somebody sent me a picture of the Ohio, what the Ohio tracks look like too. Look at this shit. Look at the tracks, yo.
Wow, they look crazy.
That shit look crazy. That must be the same railroad track since the end of the Civil War. Look at this shit. If I was the conductor or the whoever drives the train, no. Look at this, yo. Like how? These are train tracks in America.
It look like it's about to tip off,
Bro.
tip over at any second.
That train like it was walking on glass.
Right.
Chad says, guess who owns the railroads? Government. That's true though. That's true. However, I don't think the tracks in Palestine, Ohio look like that. At least from what I've seen. Right? However, like I said, neglect. I'm thinking it's neglect, right? Because I'm like, okay, they went on strike. They want their wages. They underworked. I mean, they overworked and underpaid. But then I'm like, but who would sign off on that, right? I wouldn't put my name on that because I'll be responsible for that. But nevertheless, it could have been something like that. Human error. They missed it, right? They didn't see that their axle was broken. The thing about it is the fact that when this accident happened, right? When this accident happened, it was the steps they took to clean it up. That's the problem, right? And what I got an issue with is that the EPA didn't step in. The Biden administration didn't step in. Buttigieg, the head of transportation or some shit like that, he didn't step in. FEMA, OSHA, Comar, where was everybody at?
Yeah. This wasn't like this was nothing like when we had the Katrina and we had that Bush Jr. in office. Or imagine like the HJ and Unc was saying tonight. Imagine if Trump was in office, right? They'd want him on the scene. They'd be constantly asking him what's going on, what's going to be done to fix this. Shoot, they'd probably bring down Greta. Greta'd be out there.
Yeah, where the climate activists? Where's the environmentalist at?
It's not in their script, so you don't see none of them clowns out there doing anything about it just yet. You know, unless it becomes part of their script. It really becomes clear how hypocritical they are. That they didn't, jump on board with saying, "Hey, we got to do more to prevent these things in the future."
Bro.
This been crazy though. I don't understand. I don't understand it the same way that I guess anyone else looking at it doesn't understand what's going on with it. How come we're seeing so much of this? A last major train derailment I think was in 2005 in Gantsville, South Carolina. I think. Yeah.
Is that right?
Been a minute since we had one this major. We've had other ones happen, of course.
Look at that shit. That looked like nerve gas, brother.
Oh yeah, the chemical outside of where was that at? The Kissimmee? Or was that somewhere
this
else?
was Arizona.
Oh, the Arizona one.
This the truck. They said the driver he died. Now I don't know if the driver died from the gas or the driver died because he had DME.
Crashed.
Right?
Oh,
because it's been some shit happening because this crash Then you had the I think that one of the trains that derails because a truck hit it. That driver was dead too. Then you had the helicopter, the military chopper that crashed into a populated area, essentially.
It sure did. Yeah, the Black Hawk.
Yeah. Right? So it's like, what's going on here? I'm wondering if the Yamin had anything to do with the death of that driver, and that's why that shit tipped over. Right? I wonder if the Yamin had something to do with the other driver that ran into the fucking train. You know what I mean? Like, that looked like mustard gas, bruh. That looked like some shit that you toss a canister of that shit at somebody.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be standing around looking at it. I wouldn't even have drove. I'd have turned around. I wouldn't have drove through that, especially after hearing about Ohio. Nah. I'd have kept driving.
You're not getting anywhere near that one, huh?
Nope. Ain't happening, Alvin. At all. I'm sorry. No, it's not happening. Nope.
Where is Greta? Yeah. Man, this is crazy out here. It's hard to understand how all of this could be popping off at the same time. And then everyone to just say, well, it's just a coincidence, you know? It's like, how is that possible, though, that we have this many derailments, this many chemical things exploding? It's just like what we had when we had all those animal die-offs, you know? It's like, what's really good?
It's crazy. This is the thing. I'm trying to find where the, I guess he's the governor or something. Is this it? Here it go, right here. I guess he's Governor Mike DeWine.
We also looked at what the danger was from a controlled release, which is what the railroad felt should be done.
What the railroad felt should be done.
Why, though?
Not what the EPA thought should be done. Not the CDC. I mean, though I don't know if the CDC would have any
FEMA.
Not what FEMA would do. Not what the company who paid Norfolk Southern to transport it would do. What the railroad wanted to do. I'm gonna run that back.
We also looked at what the danger was from a controlled release, which is what the railroad felt should be done. We then made the decision to go ahead with the second option, which was the controlled release. Our environmental teams remain in East Palestine, where they're working directly with the railroad and others to ensure that the site is thoroughly cleaned up with no shortcuts. This morning, I called Alan Shaw, CEO of Norfolk Southern. He and I have had contact numerous times since the crash. I discussed with him many of the concerns that we're hearing from residents of East Palestine. I asked him directly if he would personally guarantee that the railroad would stay there until absolutely everything was cleaned up. He gave me his word and his commitment that the railroad would do that. They would not leave until.
There you go. There you go. The railroad would not leave until it was cleaned up. Bro. Anyway, if you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon, and let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, let people know we're live. If you're catching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. Help me with the algorithm. Just say hello, do something. You know what I mean? If you want to donate to the channel, Rumble Rants, Super Chats, always welcome. If you want to donate directly to the channel, $Cannon Hotep on Cash App. Really appreciate it. Every little bit of Money goes back into the channel. My man Inside of the Ages says, y'all on Rumble? Yeah, we on Rumble, but we streaming live from Hotep TV. That's Hotep TV on Rumble, guys. So go over to Rumble, type in Hotep TV. Natasha put the link in the chat. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Say hello while you're over there as well. Really appreciate that. Straight up. I mean, so as a matter of fact, let's go over. We got Iron Man 2000. What's going on, Iron Man 2000 over there? We got Fuego in the building. What's going on? Appreciate you guys representing in the chat. We got 8 watching over on Rumble. What I may start doing when we do this, I may go live for a little bit on Hotep TV and the Canon Hotep Rumble page. That way we can get everybody,
Squared away
over on Hotep TV. I will still be doing content on my Rumble page, so you'll start to see more of my so the Nerd Out. I'm trying to get together a Last of Us recap. You know what I mean, trying to get a Last of Us recap jumping over there. You're gonna see more gaming over there. We're gonna get that channel jumping as well. So Inside of the Ages over there with a with a Rumble rant says, we are under attack the same way our elections were stolen. Fortified, guys. The elections were fortified. In hundreds of small ways that add up to us being boiled slowly like lobsters in a pot. Damn. I hear that. But yeah, man. Anyway, this is just tragic, man, because these people are displaced, right? Then you got people that's probably there that can't even afford to, leave. And then when you leave, where you going? Because this shit could have far-reaching implications miles away. We just saw Jeremy say he's 47 miles away and he's seeing black rain droplets.
Mm-hmm.
Black stuff inside of the rain. That stuff done washed down river. That raw stuff
they're getting like plastic.
Right. You know what I mean?
Plastic and charcoal in their water coming down.
Like, where do you go? You made to hop a plane. You had to drive 4, 5, 6 hours to get away from that shit. You know what I mean? Jay's World Sub Games. So right now I've been playing The Division. I'm gonna get Modern Warfare as well.
You got the Warzone? I'm a beast on Warzone.
Warzone. I do have Warzone, but I think it's on my PS4.
I'm real cold with that.
And I don't know yet. I might get games based off of requests. So we'll see. Portia said the Ohio River's on life support. Yeah, it is. Because how do you clean that up? Especially if it showed that video, if that's right, and that stuff ain't floating on the surface like oil, and it's dense, and that shit is sinking, and it's getting mixed up in the and all that other stuff.
Man, it's huge disaster.
Do this before bed to stop receding gums and decaying teeth
guys.
before it's dead.
That's you?
Yeah, it's my fault. It's the what the heck is it called? The Rumble thing. I want to see if the thing was
25% of that.
But it won't. Oh, there you go. Now I can skip. They wanted to give me the option to turn it down.
Adults over 65
getting mixed up in the. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure that the stream was all right. Yeah, we straight. So, Emmanuel Presley said Harry Potter is lit. I keep hearing that, but I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I don't even want to play the game.
I've seen a little bit of it. It looked kind of cool. Remember that video game you played for the Xbox? I think it was. Was it on PlayStation also? Called Bully, where you run around the school doing all kind of stuff. Yeah. So basically, like, I think with the new Harry Potter game, like, you can run around that school and act a fool if you wanted to, or you could be a good two shoes or whatever you want to do. I feel like that's how you can do it. Basically, like some GTA for some witches and wizards or whatever.
Right.
I think
know.
That would be kind of cool.
I was watching Major Lucas play Bully like a year or so ago, 2 years ago. He was playing that shit one day, like in the height of the Yami.
Classic.
Yeah, he was playing it. I got a PS5.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Was that the flex on us or what?
No, Emmanuel asked you what system. Jay said we should get a Hotep Modern Warfare group to play with. Hey, I'm down. I'm gonna get the game.
My gamer tag says Hotep on it.
Yeah, me and my son beat the Miles Morales joint too. I liked it. That was a really good game. Spider-Man Miles Morales, me and my son beat that. It was dope. It was a dope game. I may replay it. I might replay that game. I should have been streaming that while me and him was playing that. That was fun. Iron Man C Bully was fun. But yeah, so let's see. From Disclosed TV. Let's see what this is. So it says today U.S. Senator Vance visited East Palestine, Ohio, where a train carrying toxic chemicals derailed. Look what happens when he puts a stick into the creek. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, so I'm here at Leslie Run, and there's dead worms and dead fish all throughout this water. So, something I just discovered is that if you scrape the creek bed, it's like chemical is coming out of the ground. Can you come here and let me just show this to people. I don't know if you're going to see this in the camera, but watch this. Just see that chemical pop out of the creek. This is disgusting. And the fact that we have not cleaned up the train crash, the fact that these chemicals are still seeping in the ground is an insult to the people who live in East Palestine. Do not forget these people. We got to keep applying pressure. That's how we're going to fix this problem. Thank you. Hey guys, so
you thought the lead and the lead pipes in Michigan was a problem. You thought the lead and the water in Michigan was an issue.
Yeah, we still ain't fixed that, have we?
Bro.
We got issues for days, but we worried about sending money to Zelensky.
Yeah, Zelensky getting all our infrastructure money.
Make it make sense.
We got to get the infrastructure together. It's like, nah, bro. What else you send me, bro? What's this? What's this?
Yeah, that's sick, man. That's sick.
Shout out to Jabari, man. Jabari be coming through with the stuff. Look at this shit. This in Florida?
Get the little pieces of plastic from the pot place, I think. Raining chemicals.
It's raining plastic. Jeez. That's crazy. It says a video from a follower of ours shows bits of plastic falling out of the sky in St. Cloud, Florida, about 20 miles from where more than 80 plus firefighters battled a massive 5-acre fire at a plant warehouse storing plastic plant pots, fertilizers, and other plant materials, releasing hazardous fumes. Bro. I swear, guys, them birth pains, bro. Them birth pains is getting more and more frequent, people. They getting more and more frequent. Oh man. So this is what we gonna do. We're gonna spend the rest of this again because hey, we the Hoteps and we love you guys. We're gonna do this, guys. Gotta get prepared, people. You gotta get prepared. Look at this. It just popped up already for me. I didn't even type this because it knows me. It says, you know what? I know where he going at when he type in Amazon. You see this shit right here, guys?
This is the gas mask.
No, it's not the gas mask. We're gonna get to that. Get your food stores up. Get your water up. Get your first aid kits, guys. Food stores, water, first aid. Okay. You see these right here? These are cheap. Okay, because the meal's ready to eat. I mean, all right, give me a second, Jabbar. The meal's ready to eat, right? MREs. Stuff like this, right? This is stuff that can get you through the hard times. Because let's just say this has far-reaching implications. It reaches the water at a meat packing plant in Ohio or something like that, right? And then stuff becomes scarce. You need food. And MREs, they're expensive. If you can afford them, get them. Right? You add some hot water to it. You got yourself a nice a little meal jumping. But if you ain't got that, you can get these fucking real dense Rice Krispie treats. I don't know what these are, but but they got 2,300 calories per box. 72 grams of protein per box, right? Like you need something like that. Or let me see. Something like this. Look at this. You got rations right here. Emergency rations. You got meals ready to eat right here. Get yourself some food. Or go to Aldi's or whatever cheap grocery store you got. Get some canned goods. Get you some canned meat, some canned veggies, some canned fruit. Get bottled water.
It up on the, was you going to flash it up on the screen? I didn't see it flash on the screen. That's all I'm saying.
What happened?
I don't see it on the screen.
Oh, my
I was
bad,
just asking,
bro.
was you
My
about
bad.
to click some of this stuff?
Bad.
Okay,
there
I
we
see
go.
it now.
You know, even got shit for the dogs. What are these? Survival tabs. What are these? 60 days, 720 tabs, emergency food ration, survival MREs, food replacement for outdoor activities, disaster preparedness, gluten-free and non-GMO. I don't know how that's non-GMO. 25-year shelf life.
Wow.
Look at that. Look like the little caramel candies that my grandfather used to eat.
You get those caramels ready for your caramel apples.
Right. Exactly. You know.
Worcester. What's it called? Werther's Originals. That's what I'm gonna say.
$164. What's the name though?
What is it? What the heck is in it? It's Soylent Green.
It might be some Soylent Green. 240 calories. It's 15 servings. Serving size is 12 tablets. So 240 calories. Yeah, it's 15 servings per container. 12 tabs, 240 calories, 108 from fat. Okay, 30 grams of carbs, 12 grams of sugar, 4 grams of protein. It's got vitamin A and all that other good shit in to keep you pushing. I mean, it's an option. You know, if you got to resort to this shit, like, you got to do what you can do. You know what I mean? Or like I said, you can go to Aldi's and get you some canned goods and stuff like that, right? Y'all get the drift. I spelled it wrong. Here we go. This is Mirror Safety. This is probably where I'm going to buy my stuff from. Here you go, Manuel. Get you one of them Fallout, a Fallout suit right here, $139. Ideal for CBRN civilian defense applications. Typical applications include civil defense, hazmat response, military operations, law enforcement, drug response, chemical handling, petrochemical handling, and maintenance. That is perfect for what's going on. I mean, they even got children's gas masks for your kids. That's a bit expensive for children. That's kind of, but still, you got to do what you got to do for the kids. All right. Yeah. Even come with a little sippy cup on that joint. Here you go for $199 for another children's gas mask. I would assume this is for kids like 1 year old or something like that to whatever. And you got this for like your kids that you can say don't take this shit off and they won't take it off.
I need to get them a helmet too for all that debris falling out the air.
And then you got
hitting their dome.
Nuclear survival kit designated for rapid deployment. You know what I mean? Like,
so that suit though was $100 and good night. That's expensive for the kids.
Yeah.
But the suit was $139 something.
Yeah. $139. So then you got this right here, professional military grade. You know what I mean? $263, $275.
The one that they had in that movie Tenet.
Yep. This is probably one I get just so I can make sure I can shoot my AR or something if I need to. This one don't look like it got that good of field of vision. This one like got a pretty decent field of vision. Or I can go minimalist with this one. You know what I mean? Hey, for $149, I don't know. I might go with that and just throw some safety goggles on or something.
Looking like the characters out of Apex Legends.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
That is fake.
Yep, exactly.
They gonna put Cannon Hotep with the next Apex Legends.
They got one for the dog and everything, guys. They got one for the dog. Yo. When it comes to water, we're gonna go back to Amazon.
I really want to get that suit though. I'm not even playing. I'm gonna go ahead and get that when we can. That's gonna be good.
You got all these different types of water filtration systems. Life Straw is always a good one. This is the one I got right here, the Sawyer. I got this in my bug out bag, my go bag, right here.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I think I got that too.
Yeah, this go right in my backpack. Got it right in my go bag, just in case. You got the bladders here where you can fill them up, and then they gravity, they gravity fed, and it goes through the filtration process. You know what I mean? That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
I said you're gonna be the next DLC for Fortnite.
As long as they cut the check, I do a little jig. You know what I mean? I do a little jig.
Oh shit!
Ain't got no problems. But yeah, you want to guys get your first aid. You can get a lot of this shit from Amazon. Get your first aid kits. Get your food. Get your water up. Because when you got stuff like that, let's just say these people can't leave, or you're in an area where some unforeseen things happen with this water and the soil and all the stuff that's happening with this chemical spill, right?
Right.
You got to be able to protect yourself.
Use your tax returns.
Yeah.
Get a little bit at a time.
Yeah, you don't need them rims you about to put on your Challenger. You need to survive. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Get you a little bit at a time. I got my Patriot bags all next to me over here in my cabinet. I can't open it up because I got the speakers next to it. But yeah, I got the 4 Patriot bags. I got the potassium iodide for nuclear fallout. I got the I got all the little solar battery cells.
Yeah.
And just a little bit at a time. Make sure you get your kerosene stoves. Get your little stove top.
See, look, it even show you last purchase February 19th, 2021. That's how you know I got them. That's how you know I got them.
Yeah.
I bought a bunch of them too.
Nothing wrong with that.
Matter of fact, I bought a bunch of them. Then my father bought like a ton of them. I think he still got like a case of them joints sitting in his office, just sitting there. You know what I mean? But you got to protect yourselves, guys. You got to be able to feed yourself. You got to be able to feed your family. You got to think about that. Look at the times we're living in. We're living in these strange times, man. We're living in like the age of like 12 monkeys, and where, the division may actually, Operation Dark Winter might actually happen, or it is happening. We don't know.
Feels like this great reset going in.
Right.
They about to reset us back to the Stone Age.
It's crazy. Let me see.
That TV show Revolution. You get to see that TV show Revolution where the lights go out.
Yeah.
They get EMP'd and they try to put it all back together, but they can't.
Jericho as well. Jericho was a good movie.
Oh yeah, Jericho. Yeah. Jericho, Revolution, both them Doomsday shows is pretty good.
So Fuego over here on Rumble with the $5 super chat, sir. Rumble Ran, I appreciate you. Says people can check put Jack Spirko. What's that? One of the original prepper podcasters, pre-YouTube out of Arkansas, I think. Okay. Jack Spirko. I don't know why. So I gotta figure out how to get Hotep TV's chat to pop up here like my chat does. I don't know why it doesn't do that. I'll figure it out though. I'll figure that out. Oh man. But yeah, you gotta feed your, you gotta be able to feed your kids. You gotta be able to feed your yourself. And guys, again, okay, you don't gotta get nothing fancy, but you don't want to get all of this stuff and then all you did was go shopping for the Marauders. Please get yourself something, right? Get yourself something to protect your neck, protect your chicken. Get something, okay? You don't gotta have a plethora of them. I just got them because I like having guns, right? If I had to, like, for example, if I had to get down, This is my go-to right here. This one right here. This is a bad day for anybody right there. Right? That's right there. That's a bad day for anybody. Okay? 3-time magnifier, reflex sight, shake awake, hollow sun optics, so I ain't got to mess with that. I got a 60 round magazine for this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a backup AR if I need it. Bolt action for, you know, some good old fashioned some deer hunting. If I gotta hit me a deer, I got it right here. Even got me a little 22 just like it for some squirrels. You know what I mean? You just, you know, just get one or two things. Like, do a 3-gun thing. Get yourself a good pistol, a good rifle, and get yourself a good shotgun. So, like, that's all you need to do. Make sure, and then if you got kids that's of age and competent, show them how to operate them. Because you need to have a game plan. What happened if you go down? Right? They need to be able to protect themselves or their siblings or their mom. You know what I mean? Anti-Commie says AR pistol is a solid choice. CQB available rifle fire. Yeah. Yeah. I may turn that one into a 300 blackout. Fuego with the $2 Rumble Rant. I appreciate you. I'm glad you asked. He says, any thought on a preference on Ruger 1022? Here's a Ruger 1022. That's my squirrel gun. Oh, damn, I go this way. That's my squirrel gun. My Ruger 1022 right here. This is a great survival gun right here. Great survival gun. If you can get you a 1022 takedown, get you a 1022 takedown. I couldn't find a 1022 takedown when I got this one because they was in such high demand. But I was able to get my hands on this 1022 right here. So I bought this 6 years ago. I bought this about 6 years ago. I bought it for my kids, but then I found a more fun 22 for them to shoot. But this is a straight good survival gun, good squirrel gun, good rabbit gun. You know what I mean? Shit, if you get bad, you can eat some coyote or some fox. Good shotgun. Okay. I got 2 shotguns, but this is my main shotgun. Mossberg 930.
Oh, I see it.
Semi-automatic shotgun. Okay.
Look at my pops got.
It holds, I think this holds 8+1 or 7+1.
They're heavy too.
Yeah, it's heavy, but it's because it's got a spring in here to take the recoil. You know, I haven't put a red dot on top of this yet. I didn't think I needed to. It's more like, you know, shotgun close quarters for real. But I may put one on anyway. Get yourself a nice shotgun. If that one go down, then I got the backup pump. Okay, backup Winchester pump right there.
Get fancy.
And they both stay cruiser ready. Cruiser ready mean I got them in the tubes. All I do is rack it one time and I'm good to go. Yeah, 1022 takedown. If you can find one, get one of those because the 1022 takedown you can break it down into 2 pieces. Carry it in your backpack when you need it. You can take it out, reassemble it in 2 seconds. You know what I mean? So we'll carry 10mm or the ammo too hard to find. Yeah, 10mm ammo's tough, but I mean, I guess a good alternative is a 45 or a 40, to be honest with you. You know, but here in Maryland, I'm not gonna run into no bears. You know what I mean? So I'm sure my 9mm or that 5.56 or my 308 take care of that. But I may get a 300 blackout in the future, in the near future. I may just buy the 300 blackout upper because I can swap it out with the AR. We'll see.
Was yours the Winchester Shadow?
What is that? I don't remember. I bought it for duck hunting because it comes with a 28-inch barrel. It comes with the 12-inch barrel and then it comes with a 28-inch barrel. So I bought it for that. Cannon got to call the Winchester pump Dominic Toretto. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, guys, be prepared to protect yourself. Be prepared to feed yourself should that happen. And you know, when you go to the grocery store, get an extra case of water every time. You know, get an extra couple cans of canned goods. Like I said, go to Aldi's or something like that, or ShopRite or whatever you got. Dollar store, get some canned goods. Just store them up. They don't gotta be fancy. You know what I mean? You just gotta eat. Get some oodles and noodles. Oodles and noodles. Ain't nothing wrong with some oodles and noodles. You know what I mean? Just make sure you can feed your family for, you know, at least 3 months. You want at least, you know, 3 months. If you know, start with 30 days. Start with enough food for 30 days and work your way to like 3 months. You know, ammo. Not gonna lie, got a lot of 5.56 over here. Got a lot of 22 over here. Right. 9mm I'm lacking right now. I gotta grab me some more 9mm. I gave a lot of 9mm away, but yeah, you know what I mean. But I still got enough.
Did you hit the range when you was in Texas, or you wasn't able to?
No, I wasn't able to. I should have. I was sad because I was in Texas and the guns are so much cheaper in Texas.
Oh, you
guns
feeling
are
it?
so. I was in Academy. We ain't got one here.
Yeah.
I was in Academy and they had this dope ass revolver and it was like $260, but they wouldn't transfer it to my FFL. I was so sad. They had a couple of things but I did get so my Hellcat, I got the extended magazines for my Hellcat. So my Hellcat now can hold 15 rounds and it's got the pinky extensions, which makes it almost a Hellcat Pro. Or it makes it a Hellcat Pro. So I was like, okay, cool. But yeah. Anyway, guys. Pray for the people in Ohio and in Orlando and in Arizona and in Houston.
Dude, the way it's popping up, it's gonna be pray for all of us. Huh?
Yeah, bro. It's I feel like it's gonna be
nationwide the way it's going on.
Nationwide. You know, because we didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. Goodness.
Yo, did you see Ant-Man came out tonight? Ant-Man Part 2 or 3 or whatever that was.
Yeah, I'm going to see it.
He fights against Kang.
Yeah, I'm going to see that Saturday. Me and the boy going to go see that Saturday.
It's probably going to be pretty cool. You going to see it in the 3D or in the IMAX? How you going to see it?
He won't.
Just regular?
IMAX. I think it's the IMAX because he won't sit through the 3D. He's a little scary sometimes.
I want to get the 3D. I kind of want to go see the 3D. They got Titanic playing in 3D too. I kind of want to see that.
But yeah, I'm going to go see Ant-Man and the Wasp. It looks like it's going to be dope. So
yeah, look pretty cool.
Yeah, and I haven't been disappointed by none of the Ant-Man movies.
Did you see the Michael Keaton is coming back as Batman?
And the thing, and this is the crazy part with that, right?
What's up?
Ezra Miller is like on the run. They got him. I think they might have caught him, but like he was like holding kids against their will and some more shit.
He was doing something that rhymes with room. Yeah,
exactly. Exactly. And they're still releasing this movie.
See, because they got, okay, so DC been canceling a lot of stuff, right? But I think that they went too far in with the Flash movie before they could cancel it. They already had Michael Keaton and everybody already doing their little part. So what else could they do? Shelve it or just release it on HBO Max or something. I don't know. Well, they would not. I mean, okay. I got something. They could have.
Like Back to the Future recast
Back
Back to the Future.
Dude. Yeah, they could have recast Ezra
the guy
Miller
from
maybe.
the TV show. He's a good Flash.
They had the
Ezra
movie
is a wild
all.
boy.
They had the movie all finished ahead of time or something like that.
Yeah, just
Plus,
scrap
maybe
that shit. They got the money.
Maybe he's well connected, and you can't do. Maybe they're not gonna be able to do anything with him. He's another one of those Sam Bankman-Fried type dudes that's just got connections for days.
Could be. Yeah, Sauce, the 40 is damn near the same size as the 10. It's not quite the 10, but it's close enough in my opinion. It says, man is a real villain. He has dirt on somebody. He might. All I know is that I was like, I'm not going to see that bullshit. And then I see Michael Keaton with the original Batmobile. And I was like,
and the music, too. They was playing the music, the dun, 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 dun. I was like, oh, I'm sold. I got to go see that.
Which makes me feel like they're going to try to mimic the Flashpoint movie. The cartoon, the cool. Flashpoint movie, which was a great cartoon. It was a great cartoon movie. But,
I hope that it's epic.
Yeah.
It probably won't be. It'll probably be trash, but I'm hoping that it's epic because I'm hyped up to see Michael Keaton back as Batman. Yeah. It looked like he was whooping tail in there in that trailer too.
Yeah, and now I'm just going because I wasn't going to see it. Now I see Michael Keaton, and now I want to go see it just because Michael Keaton's in the movie. So I'm assuming if they're going with the Flashpoint storyline, Michael Keaton is playing Bruce Wayne's father and not Bruce Wayne.
So it'll be cool.
Yeah. Because in the Flashpoint movie, Bruce Wayne got killed with his mother and left let's say John Wayne. What was his father's name?
I know.
What was Bruce Wayne's father's name, y'all? I know his mother's name was Martha Wayne. I can't remember, but it left his father, and his father became Batman instead in that universe. And then the Flash loses his speed or something like that, and then he helps him get his speed back. But the Flash goes back in time to save his mother. Thomas Wayne, thank you, Long Tongue Son. Thomas Wayne. So I don't know. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it. Anyway, guys, you got anything else?
I'm good, man. It's been crazy. I think we're just gonna stay tuned, keep an eye out on everything going down because it's been wild.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna keep an eye on this situation out of Ohio. I think that these spy balloons are some bullshit. That's why I didn't say nothing about them tonight.
That's what I was been saying.
I've been saying it's some BS.
When we talk on it a little bit, I was like, but look at it, like, why would they even need the balloons when they got the satellites and they got everything else? Plus, they got all the snitches they need and the traitors behind closed doors, So, what they need some balloons for?
Right. So, Cassius Can says, I hike with a 45 ACP for bears and cougars. Ruger 9mm for concealed carry, another 45 ACP for bedside. Remington 1200. 30-06 for food and an AR. I'm allowed to use for self-defense and 3 more for the purge. My man Cassius Can said he ready for war. Oh man, that's funny.
All the normies gonna be running to their local Hotep for protection when things start going down. They're gonna be like, "You got a Hotep friend? Oh yeah."
Man, President said Christian Bale's the best Batman.
I don't know. I like thinking Michael Keaton. I'm a huge Michael Keaton fan with it. So I don't know.
Sauce the Prophet says, he was my first Batman too. Sauce.
He was dope though. I like Christian Bale too, but I think my favorite gotta be Keaton.
Because Clooney was the corniest.
Man, he was the worst.
Val Kilmer was okay.
He was alright. It was just a one-time thing.
But yeah, I'm gonna say Michael Keaton for real.
Yeah, and then Robert Pattinson. Maybe he'll do something next time.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that Robert Pattinson. he might be the best Batman so far. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all, he might be the best
I
Batman
ain't
so
giving him
far.
that crown off the bat.
At first,
That's early.
I like Ben Affleck's Batman as well, because Ben Affleck's Batman is the Batman from Dark Knight Returns.
But they never show. Look, but we never get to see. I don't know. They don't know how. They don't know what they're doing over there.
Yeah,
Like
but
they don't use them. You know what I'm saying?
But Robert Pattinson's Batman is year one Batman. And he wasn't even called Batman. He was called Vengeance. He was like, I'm Vengeance. That was his name. Now he the Batman. So I can't wait to see the sequel to that. It's going to be sick. It's going to be sick. Jay's World says DC is just good trailers. I can't disagree. But I just have hope that, like, because DC's cartoons, their cartoon movies, if they wanted to go, if they doing live action, they don't got to do nothing. Don't got to do nothing but take the script from the live. Just take the script from the live action. Take the source material from the live. I mean the cartoon, and
right.
you're good. That's all you got to do. Like the Suicide Squad, if they would have just did Escape from Arkham, they'd have been fine. Or Hell to Pay, they'd have been fine. But they doing too much. I'm just saying. He said, "Cannon got me beat by a couple dozen." Well, you live in California too, yo. So like, you know how they do. You wish they used Pattinson for Batman Beyond? I wouldn't mind seeing a Batman Beyond movie.
That would be nice.
People said Ben Affleck is by far the worst. I liked his portrayal of Batman. I just like that. I like that Batman in that universe. He's more jaded and shit like that.
But see, we all hyped up to go see this movie. Why though? Why are we gonna go see the Flash? It's not to see Flash. It's not to see Ezra. It's to see Batman.
Michael Keaton as Batman. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Is to see Michael Keaton as Batman. Let's not pretend.
You know what? Let's not pretend, right? And you know what? That movie theater is gonna be packed. Boy, that movie theater is gonna be packed full of people to go see that.
Fuego says he has a Mossberg 500 for the house. I hear that, bro. I hear that. Anyway, guys, I got an early morning. I gotta be to work at 7. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Oh man, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I might be back tomorrow night. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll stream some games or something. We'll see. Anyway, it's Cannon Hotep saying, be safe, stay strapped, and don't miss. And I'm serious, guys. Please make sure that you go out and you get all the stuff you need just in case shit hits the fan, because it looks like shit is actually hitting the fan right now. So, anyway, we holla at you.
Don't relax and take notes.